You see that Crockpot? All right, there's Crockpot. All right, let's. I know I said 4 o'clock. It's 3:50. I'm just 10 minutes early. It should be ready. Let's see. Oh, yes. That's looking yummy. Mm, mm, uh, uh, mm. Now, so what it said do at the end is to turn it off. Turn it off. So we are going to turn it off. We are going to take the lid off, it said, and we are going to let it set for it said 15 to 20 minutes, probably 10 to 15 on my book. I will turn this around, show you what it looks like. Okay. All right. And I will be taking a picture of that. Then I will take another picture of it in the bowl. And when I post a picture, which I'm going to try to post it tonight, I'm going to post a picture of what I made on Monday because I forgot to post it. Okay. All right. So YouTube, here we go. Let's get it up here. See that? You can see the ground beef and the cheese. Okay. So now that we got all that, I'm going to go ahead and I am going to put some, let's see what I did with it. Oh, I said I was going to put some, today is Friday. Sure is. I took my medicine this morning. I forgot to take my little shot for my diabetes this morning. I just remembered that when I saw it in there. Sorry. I'll take it after I get off here. I'll take it. I'm all ready all day. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. And after this video, I need to get the trash out. Well, right after dinner, after we eat. Let me poke that because it was not coming. Okay. Now, like I said earlier, you can add this while it's sitting for 15 to 20 minutes or 10 to 20, whatever. You can add this and let it melt. It's off, but it's still hot, so you can add this. It would take a long time to cool off, so. Or you can add some more mozzarella. Okay? I ran out, but I'm gonna add. It says top it with Parmesan, but it doesn't put the Parmesan in the list of ingredients. So if you want to add some Parmesan at the end, you can, and let it melt while it's setting. Or you can add mozzarella, whatever you want. Or you can add nothing. Or you can wait till you put it in bowls and just put it in individual bowls. It's up to you. So we're just gonna put some. Let's put it around. Let's sprinkle it around. Sprinkle it around. Let's get it all on the top. Let's get some over here. Okay, that should be. And if you put a little bit and it's not enough for somebody and they want more, they can add it to their bowl. Okay? They want more. Okay? If somebody can't have cheese, then this is not the recipe for them. Because you can't, like, oh, I can put, like, on spaghetti. You don't put usually you don't put cheese in it. If somebody wants Parmesan cheese or some kind of cheese on their spaghetti, put it in their bowl. You know what I mean? It's not like that kind of meal. Okay. So, there we go. Let's see. All right. So, the pinned comment says you can support me by sending stars. Stars help me earn money and make more content. Appreciate each and every one of you who send me stars. So, in this video, they pinned the star comment instead of the subscribe to me comment. Okay. Thank you, babe. Thank you, babe. At the top, the first comment says subscribe to me, so it does have kind of like both. Okay? See anybody come on yet? Anybody? So I'm just going to do a 10-minute timer here. Let it sit. We can talk. We got some dishes here. I may do some dishes. And after 10 minutes, sometimes I've got to cook pasta or add some pasta here or cook some rice to go with what's in here. So, but this time there's really nothing to do. When it's done, it's done. You just let it set for the amount of time, and that's it, 15 to 20 minutes. But I'm going to go with 10 minutes, and then you can go with 10 to 15, 15 to 20, whatever you want. But make sure while it's setting, you turn it off, take the lid off, and go from there. Okay? So, let me show you what it looks like. I don't know if I did. I might have, but I don't know. See, I did before this morning, I know. See the bubbling in the back? You can see that. And that's the Parmesan cheese I just put on it. Okay, there you go. Let's turn it. Oops. Turn it around. Okay. See that? There you go, YouTube. Okay. Alrighty. Now, I'm turning this around because I'm going to be at the sink and I want y'all to still be able to see me. Okay? So, let's see. Put that over there. Let me open my dishwasher. Dishwasher's empty for once. Okay. So, this I was going to wash, but I'm going to put it to the side because once we get some, if there's any left over still while we're eating, I'm going to put the lid on. So I'll wash that later. Okay? All right. So let's get this. All right, let me know if you come on and let me know with this water on, can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Okay? Just let me know if you can still hear me with this water on. I just want to make sure. Just say I can hear or something. Or no, you can't. Or I can, but you sound softer. Or something. Okay? Just let me know. Okay? Just let me know. All right, what's everyone up to do? What y'all having for dinner? What's for dinner? Talk to me. What's for dinner? I want to know what everyone's having for dinner. Your dinner may sound very good to me, something I might want to make one day. You never know. Yeah, never know. My doggy over there sleeping on the couch, my older doggy Brownie. Over there sleeping away on the couch. Right from around, you sleeping away on the couch? Who's this? This what y'all up to. And you guys, if you ever have, now we can go with dinner recipes, regular recipes. But if you also have any dessert recipes too that you would like to see me make, or that you've made before and you want to see me make it, or something, or even a recipe that you've seen me make before, and you want me to make it again, let me know. Or, I think I saw you make this kind of recipe or this recipe, but I can't find the video, or I can't I can't find where the recipe is or the video is. And I can tell you where to find it. Most of the time, you probably can find it on YouTube if you can't find it on Facebook, you know. Um, or I can tell you where I found it. Because if it's on Instagram, I mean, not Instagram. Well, yeah, Instagram. I can always send it to you. I can DM it to you. If you're on Instagram, just follow me. Or if you're already following me. But if you're not following me, or you don't have Instagram, you don't do that, um, I'll figure out a way. I might be able to still send it to you in Messenger or something. But if you're on YouTube and you're not doing Instagram, or you're not doing Facebook, you're just doing um, YouTube, then I'll figure out a way to get it to you. Um, but yeah, or Pinterest too. I'll figure out a way. If you're on Pinterest, I can also send it to you message wise. But if you're not, I can figure it out. Don't worry, because I think Pinterest you can also send it through Facebook or something. But if it's on Facebook Cook, I'll let you know that. And if you're not part of that group, you can join it so you can get the recipe. Okay? Because if you're on Facebook, but you're just not part of that group, then you need to join my group. Come join. Um, because if you're part of that group, I don't have to try to worry about trying to send it to you individually. You can just go in there and look for it. I mean, if you look for it that same day I do it, it should be right near the top, or in the next day or two. It shouldn't be far down. But if not, you can always, put the name of the recipe in the where the search bar. Just look it up in the search bar, and it should come up. Okay, it should come up in the search bar if you have the name of the recipe. And if you look in the search bar and you still can't find it, but I told you it was in but I told you it was in Facebook Cook, then I will definitely go look for it myself. And once I find it, whoever specifically asked about it and couldn't find it, I will put your name in the comments of that recipe, so you should be able to get a notification that I did that. And then if I send you a message or tell you that I did that, you probably might find it right away, because whatever you comment usually will bring the recipe right back to the top of the group, no matter what you comment. Usually it does that. Because I used to comment bump just to bring the recipe to the top so I can find it when I'm ready to cook. But I realized, why keep saying bump when I could just say, this is what I'm having for dinner tonight or this afternoon or whatever, you know? Plus, when I'm done, and once I take a picture, I also go to where I said, this is dinner tonight. Um, I click reply on my own comment and just post the picture. So if you're one of those people that are a part of the group, but you're not following me, because I'm a part of a lot of people's groups, a lot of groups that I don't necessarily follow the administrator. I mean, maybe it'd be nice if everyone followed all the administrators, and maybe we should, maybe I should. But I'll be honest, I don't join a group and then automatically go follow the administrator, you know. But so if you don't, you may not be following me. So, but if you see, oh, it's done. But if you see if you're part of that group and you see a recipe and you saw me say this is for dinner, but you don't see a picture and it's early in the day, you probably can come check on my you can go to my timeline, the administrator's timeline, since I'm the administrator. You can go to my timeline and check. Um, or you could write a comment on the that post and say, did you do your video yet, or whatever you want. Okay? If you're not following me, okay? But if you're not following me and you would like me to, I can also put dinner tonight and then just put what time it is. Okay? Because if you go to my timeline, you'll see it right there because I share it on my second page that I have, Elizabeth's Life, Elizabeth apostrophe S Life, Life. If you're not following me there, but you are on my main page where I'm doing this live now, come join me over there, okay? And if you're on my Elizabeth's Life, but you're not following me on this page where I'm doing the live, come follow me, okay? Because I seem to have like almost 3, 4, maybe 500 more followers on my second page than I do my main page. So come follow me on both pages. Whatever page you're not following, come follow me. Okay? Because I was trying to change the name of this page to match the page on my YouTube since I do the cooking on here. But I can't figure out how to do it. I've been trying to do that for months and months and months since last year. And I can't figure it out. And also I was thinking maybe I should combine the pages. I don't know why I made a second page. But I don't know how to do that either. So the only way is trying to get everybody on Elizabeth's Life to follow me on Elizabeth Gibbs and then delete that page. But I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But anyways, let's see. Let's see what we got. Anybody else on Facebook? Nope, nobody but my husband watching. On YouTube, we got, hi, how are you guys doing? Thank you for coming on. Thank you for supporting me. Musta Fazam. I hope I'm saying your name right. Musta Fazam. Hello, how are you doing? Rennie Gutierrez. How are you doing? Thank you for coming on. And Sub Ham Isai 1265. How are you doing? How are you doing? Okay, I get a lot of you to come on and say hi, but when I ask you guys, how is your day going? What are you having for dinner? Nobody ever responds with, I'm doing good, but I am doing good. I am doing good. I want to know how you guys are doing. What's up, Fazam? 10 is 114 and sub ham site 265. I appreciate you guys coming on. How has your day been going? What are y'all having for dinner? What's for dinner? What's for dinner? Let's try this. Let's move this over. Okay, don't mind my hair going all over the place. It always does that even when I first brush it. And then it's just the little pieces start flying everywhere, so don't mind it. If it's something very important or very nice I gotta go to, then I'll just get some, either hairspray or the cream. So and put it in here and to keep it down. But hello to you guys. Let's make conversation. Speak back. Answer the question I got up there. Tell me how your day has been going. What's you having for dinner? Let's do this. Alrighty? Alrighty, so yes. It's not melted like cheese would be if you stuck it in the oven or had this still on. Because yes, it's cooled off. It's cooled off enough where I can put my hands on it and not have a problem. It's warm, but it's not cold. Okay? So we are going to turn this back around so you can see the crock pot. Okay? So you can see the crock pot. And I'm going to use a fork since it's ravioli. Okay? And I'm going to get me a bite. Ooh, let me get a ravioli along with the cheese. Ooh, it's got a cheese pull. Okay, here we go, guys. See that, YouTube? And, okay, so we're going to take a bite. I just backed up so YouTube can see me better and y'all can see my whole head, okay? Oops. Some of the cheese fell, but okay. Mmm. Oh, that is 2 thumbs up. That is really good. Yes. Now, if you want to add some hot sauce on it in your bowl, you can. I was going to say if you wanted to add sour cream, but I don't know how that sounds. But if you can think of anything else that you would add on top into your bowl, put that in the comments as well. Comment below. What would you put anything else on it? Once you scoop it in your bowl, would you add anything else on top? Sour cream, any kind of salsa, any kind of hot sauce, jalapenos? What would you add anything else? Okay? Not me, but that's good. But give me 1 second. It says 15 to 20 minutes. It's been about 10 minutes or a little more. I forgot I wanted to do these biscuits. They're going to go in the toaster oven. Okay? So I'm good. Here's the spoon. I just rinsed it earlier. Okay? So I am going to go ahead, put these biscuits in. Let's see. It says 375 for 20 to 25 minutes, but let me tell you something about these frozen biscuits. I put them in the toaster oven at 375 for 20 to 25 minutes, and they become way too dark and burnt because that's too much. Okay? Now, this toaster oven, my old toaster oven did not have to be preheated. This one does. So, we're going to go with bake. Oh, we got to turn it on. Bake. Put it up to 375. Okay, and I'm going to go with 15 minutes. Okay? There is something I have to get off of here. Hold on, guys. Hey, that's why it looked all like that. I'm going to click start. Now it's preheating. Look, this was still on the buttons that I pushed for my toaster oven. This plastic is still on there. I forgot to take it off. Okay, so while that's preheating, it does not take long. If I would have thought about it, I would have done it right when I started with the thing. But I'm going to do 2 for everybody, so that's 6 biscuits. Hold on. Let me spray this because I don't know if the biscuits will stick. According to my husband, when he does those individual pizzas, he says they stick more if I spray it. So, you know, I said that I was going to by asking a question of the day. That means every day I'm going to ask a question and see if I can get people to answer their opinions, their advice, whatever. Now, I can do the question on both my pages and on YouTube, even on TikTok, and see what kind of answers I get. Which platform gets more answers? And, yeah, just that, just to see which platforms get more answers. Ooh, that was a good cheese pull. It's good. I just had to, and see which is better. Because I'm not making a lot of money on here. On Facebook, I know. Facebook, I just got my money today from Facebook, from April's money. And I only made, it was 5 or 6 something. That was it. Yep. Let's see. Trying to see. Blessings, Dub 1913. Hello. Amir Marhova, if I'm saying it correct. I hope so. Hello. How are you doing? Are y'all going to answer my question? What are y'all having for dinner? Here's the thing, guys. You guys come on here, and this is mostly for YouTube. You guys come on here, which I'm appreciative you come on here and support me. Just coming, I mean, not supporting me by sending my Cash App, not supporting me by anything else. I'm saying mostly by just being on here as support. Okay? So, give me 1 second here, guys. I got to put this in here. Okay? Okay, so now the biscuits are in. Not, but just by coming on here as a support also. So you guys say hi or hello, whatever. I appreciate that. And I say hi back to you. But when I ask a question like, how are you doing? I don't get anybody saying, I'm okay, or I'm, not having such a good day, or whatever. And when I say, what do you have for dinner? I don't get anybody to answer anything. When somebody's on my Facebook and I ask, how are you doing? they'll say, I'm doing good or whatever. And when I ask what they're having for dinner, mostly, especially if there's somebody that's been on before, they'll tell me what they're having for dinner or nothing or going out to eat or whatever. But you guys on YouTube don't seem to respond unless it's somebody I actually already know. And I'm wondering why. So I'm going to ask you guys one more time. You see the question in the right hand corner? If you're facing away from it, it's left hand corner, but it's right hand corner when you're looking at your phone. It says, "What's for dinner?" Let's answer that. And let me know how your day is going. Okay? Let me know how your day is going. And I hope all of y'all on YouTube, your day is going good. And Facebook too. Alrighty? But yeah, on Facebook, and I'm gonna put the questions on YouTube too. I'm gonna start asking. And if you come on here, Facebook or YouTube, and you've never seen me before, or you have, but you haven't followed me on Facebook, please follow. I've got 2 pages, this page and Elizabeth Gibbs. Elizabeth's Life. This is Elizabeth Gibbs. Elizabeth's with apostrophe S and Life, Life. Please follow me on both. And if you're on YouTube, please subscribe to me. I greatly appreciate that. And if you're on, Facebook and you'd like to send stars, they're only 1 cent a star. If you'd like to send to the Cash App, I'd greatly appreciate that too. Like I told earlier, Cash App goes to anything that helps me make my lives better. It goes towards food because food is part of my content. So anything that's part of my content. All right. And if you want to, get anything from my Amazon wish list, that's greatly appreciated too. And I open the delivery boxes on a live or some kind of video. So yeah. So if you would like to get my Cash App, let me know. I can either put it in the comments here, or you can go and look at part 1. If you're on here and you haven't seen part 1, you can go there. My Cash App's pinned on there, and my Amazon wish list is on there too. So you can. I usually only put it on part 1 video. I don't usually put it on part 2. Okay. But yeah. But if you want it straight here, let me know. And on YouTube, I'm gonna try to remember to put the Cash App and the Amazon wish list on this video or part 1 video, one or the other. So, if you're on here now, you can check this later. And if it's not on here, it'll be on part 1, one or the other. Okay. But yeah, and just, comment. What do you think of me? What do you think of my lives? What do you think of my cooking lives? Are they too long? Not long enough? Am I doing something you may not like? Or what part of my life do you like the best? Oh, I love just talking with you, and I love the way you explain things. Whatever, positive or not, I'd like to know what I can improve on or what I'm doing good on, okay? That'd be very helpful. Anybody on YouTube or Facebook, all right? Even if you're watching the replay, that would be grateful, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here, okay? So we're not going to sit here and talk and wait for the biscuits. But yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you who came on here, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. And if you're watching the replay, I appreciate you too. And if you're new on YouTube, you can go to my page, you can subscribe, and you can look at videos from the past. I have one from Monday and then other ones before. You can look at some of them. I know most of them are over an hour. I know. There is another content creator that's on Facebook. They show on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and stuff. And their videos are an hour or more because they talk to you, make conversation, and show you from start to beginning. They don't make videos where they don't make pre-recorded videos and just snap their finger and everything's done, or edit the video so they put the ground beef in the pan and the next part you see the ground beef's coming out. And they don't do that. They show you straightforward from beginning to end. And that's how I do it. But they get more people on there, hundreds of people, even up to 1,000, and they get conversation because they're that popular. But I'm just saying, so I'm not like the only one that does it, okay? But if that's not the kind of video you like watching the 15-minute videos that are pre-made and it goes from one part to the next like this, like this, like this, then go ahead and watch those and don't watch mine. But if this is okay, if you're replaying, you can skip along, get the ingredients and listen, get some steps, and you can skip some parts, whatever you want. All right? All right, just explaining that. So, anyways, I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this the way I end all my videos. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate anybody watching the replay on YouTube or Facebook. Um, be positive. Keep thinking positive. You make a mistake, learn from that mistake, but just keep thinking about, I made a mistake. I'm going to get up. I'm going to keep going. I can do this. Okay? And keep working on your goals, whatever they are. If you don't have any goals, just work on yourself, because you may not be where you want to be in life, but I definitely can tell you're probably not where you were yesterday. Okay? Give God all the glory. Thank him for, being alive, and just keep relying on God. God is always there for you. Thank him for the good things. Even though you're going through tough times, thank him for the good things. Okay? All right. And I want y'all to have a good rest of your afternoon, your evening, whatever time it is. Have a good night and have a great weekend. And I might be back on Monday to cook live, because I usually do Mondays and Fridays. But I'll let you guys know. I'm not sure. I got to see what recipes I have written down, how many recipes I can buy for this next 2 weeks. Since my husband just got paid. And I'll decide, because it's also Memorial Day and people are busy, so there might not, But if not, I'll definitely do it on Tuesday night or Tuesday afternoon or whatever. Okay? All right. So have a great Memorial Day. And comment below, what are y'all doing for Memorial Day? Let me know. I want to hear what y'all plans are. I want to go to the river. We're thinking about that. That's a maybe still, but we might go there. All right? It's about 30 or 40 minutes out, and take the 2 dogs, you know. So we'll see. All right? But I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Have a good evening. Bye, guys. Bye, Facebook. Bye, YouTube.